Yeehaw! Fuck you, carriers. Your dual connectivity. Spreading that 5G where it shouldn't be. Fucking assholes. Wesley! Oh, I had 4 chicken tenders, fries. Of course, they couldn't get the fries. They couldn't get the fries. So I only ate half my fries. I threw them away. Fucking idiots. I told them I want to cook them longer so they're crispy. So they give me the fries. They're not cooked all the way. They're fucking mushy and they were old. Anyways, they wasn't even fresh. I'm an old man. I can't have salt. You're gonna kill me. So they remade them, right? No salt, but they didn't make them crispy, so they were still half mushy and shit. Crazy. So I ate half of them and I threw them away. I didn't even go back up a second time. So I don't understand when you order something, you can't like do it right, you know. It's crazy. All right, so I'm done eating. You were there forever. Yeah, I had some phone calls. Yeah, I had some phone calls to take care of. Some work phone calls. Somebody called me. They needed help on some shit down there while I was gone, so did that. And then I was talking to Carlos for a little bit too, so talking to him. I'm going to buffer right now because we're on DC. I just did a speed test on Twitter. So we have 5G plus on DC. Fucking sucks. We have ultra wideband on fucking DC. And it sucks. So both speed tests were fucking horrible. You can go look at them. So that's what I've been preaching all along. These fucking the DC should not be on. It's fucking up your server. So if you're on a site that's LTE and there's no N77 on it, then it's forcing the N77 from a distant tower over to your tower that you're on LTE, and it's fucking everything up. It's horrible. And so I'm going to buffer. And that's why when I'm going through these towns and shit, it's going to be buffered. I'm on Verizon right now, and I'm getting ready to go up through there. So there's a lot of N77 on AT&T, but not in Dayton. It ain't turned on in Dayton, but UC is turned on here. Or not UC. UW is turned on here. So yeah, I'm getting ready to leave right now. So all right, I got everything good to go here. Back the hell out of here. Yep, I'm in Florence, Kentucky, which is just outside of Covington. So Covington's the next town. So here we go. So get out of here. The scanner's going crazy around all. There's emotionally disturbed people that's beating people up, and there's a domestic disturbance. And there's a fight at a club or a bar or some shit. All this crazy. All these right turn only. I need to go left to get on the interstate, but they're forcing me to go right. It's fucking crazy.
With the Honda van.
This is crazy. Look at this. Can't even get out now because they got me blocked in now. Wow. I'll just pull this. There you go. Come up here and do a U-turn. Here we go. I'm not making a left turn. I made a right turn. I'm making a U-turn. So that should be it. Oh, it says no U-turn. What the fuck? Oh, shit. So I can't even make it. So now I got to go into this fucking shopping plaza, turn around, and then come back out. So aggravating, man. Everything's aggravating. Force it to LTE? I don't know. Well, the trouble is, most of the LTE's all screwed up too.
Cross-reference custody issues. Caller would like to be seen 280 Deer Trace.
This whole wireless shit's just all messed up, you know. This is crazy. So I have to wait for this to turn so I can make a turn. Then I have to go back out. Then I gotta wait through the light again to get back on. That's why I don't like living in big cities like this. I don't like the traffic is fucking crazy. I'd much rather live in some small podunk town somewhere. That's right. We got 2 people in here. Wes and somebody else, but you're not chatting though. I changed the bit rate to 2500. Carlos told me to do that, so we're going to try this. We're on Verizon. It's going to buffer, so as soon as we get a DC situation, we got N77 on one tower, far like 3 miles away, and then you got LTE on the closest tower you're at. It's just going to fuck up, so there's nothing I can do about it. I mean, sure, I can force it to LTE, but you know, I don't know. Just can't win. Redbeard's here. It's you. Hello, buddy. All right, so we're green. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now I gotta go down here and make a U-turn. Let's go.
Contact with the mail over the phone. We do
Can't
believe
turn
he's
there.
still gonna be in the garage.
How fucking far do I get? Oh, look. No U-turn again. Are you fucking serious me? You can't make a U-turn here either. So what do they expect you to do? Drive completely 10 fucking miles out of the way and then finally go somewhere where you can make a U-turn and then come all the way the fucking back. Fucking bullshit. Hello there, Chad. How you doing? What happened to your truck? I blew a heater line. It was a 5-inch long hose connecting one metal line to another. Why didn't they just leave it all metal? Why did they put a 5-inch hose connecting 2 metal hoses? It's fucking bullshit. So look at this. I can't make a U-turn here, so here we go. So now what the fuck do I do? This is fucking bullshit. Complete fucking bullshit. So I gotta turn on a side road and then come back out here. And then finally
the speed limit is 25 miles.
oh, fuck you and your 25 speed limit. You made me do all these fucking non-U-turns. Fuck you. I'm just all fucking crazy today. You guys never hear me cuss on a live stream hardly all, but then today now you're hearing me cuss like a damn sailor for the last 2 days now on my vacation. I'm on vacation. I shouldn't be cussing. Oh, no turn on red. Great. I'm making a right turn on red. So I didn't do the U-turn because I was afraid to get a ticket. This is just so crazy. I want to get out of this place. These Kentucky roads are all fucked up.
63.
Yeah, on vacation, I'm all pissed off. So, cost me all. I spent $1,000 extra already on this vacation. I'm breaking down, and I still got to get this coolant flushed. So I still got to do that. I still got to take it somewhere and have them flush the coolant out, or do remove the coolant, flush it, and then put the proper orange shit that I'm supposed to have in here, because they put the universal shit in here, and I won't take a chance on screwing up my motor. So it's gonna cost me even more money. Great, but at least I'm going to get up here in an hour, get to where I got to go. I just ate, so I'm good. All I gotta do is just go to my friend's house. He's at work right now, so he's not even home. Left me the key out, so all I gotta do is go up here and take all my shit in there and just relax a little bit, and then go to sleep, and then get up. I gotta be at class at 7:30 in the morning, and it's about a 30-minute drive.
22.
Yeah, I stopped in Lexington, got the alignment done, because it was way out of alignment. It was chewing up my tires. So what the hell is wrong with these people? The light turned green, you're sitting there on your fucking ass, so now you're gonna make me get stuck on the light? Fuck you. These people are fucking crazy. Alright, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, Ricky's going crazy driving here. Alright, so we're merging on a highway. Everybody's going 75 to 90 miles an hour, and we're getting on here at 47. How about giving it some fucking gas? Fucking nuts. Well, you lost your chance, buddy, so you know what? You're going to get behind me.
The speed limit is 65 miles per hour.
Yeah, the speed limit is 65, I know. Going fucking crazy here. Hopefully nobody's got the laser out to get me on laser here. Alright, here we go. get past all these people, I can slow down now. Zoom, zoom, zoom. All right, let me get this cruise control going. Yeah, I figured I'd go live through Cincinnati with you guys. It's still daylight, so I'm going to be coming up to Covington, Kentucky, and then we'll go through downtown Cincinnati, so you guys get to see downtown Cincinnati like you really fucking care, I'm sure. It's like, Ricky, we don't care about Cincinnati, Ohio. That's okay. I'm just on a road trip. I'm just giving you guys some content, so. Sorry I haven't been doing much live streams, but I've been working like crazy and stuff. That's why I'm glad I have my vacation going on here, so. Finally, come on, cruise control, work, work, work. I hit the button and it didn't work. Okay, there we go. Now we got cruise on. All right. Yeah, it says the traffic's good now, so there's no traffic jams. There's still a lot of heavy traffic, but there's no traffic jams. So unless somebody crashes and closes down the interstate, you know, so that's crazy. Zero Cool, what's up, buddy? Yeah, Ricky's live again. I was in Cincinnati in 2008. I got to go to Big Boys for all of, yeah, the big, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Frisch's Big Boys was called. Yeah, they still have them here. I never liked eating there. It's not really been very good. But that was a long time ago. 2008. Holy shit, that was a long time ago. Yeah. Time flies when you're having fun, huh? Let me turn my rear view or my backup camera on so I can see. It's so easier. I can look at my backup camera and tell if somebody's right beside me. So it makes it safer for lane changes and shit. So, oh shit, there's a cop right there. Uh-oh. Well, everybody's going 75, so he ain't gonna come after me for 75 when everybody's going 75. So. Well, now it just changed to 55. Okay, so I guess I better slow down a little bit more. I mean, if you want to stop me, all you gotta do is, oh, there's dark tent, and come after me. But I don't know what about Kentucky. I don't know if they can stop you for dark tent on a primary. I don't know. I know they can in Florida now, but that's the only thing I will worry about is dark tent. I'm sure when I get up here to Kettering Police Department, I'm sure they're going to probably see me drive around town and pull me over. But if they see me there and they get behind me and they see that I got Florida plates, I don't think that they should mess with you because you're out of state. So who cares? If you got tinted windows, it's not mean you're going to stay forever in their city with tinted windows. You're on vacation or whatever. So it's crazy. And you just never know if it's a bad cop or good cop that's going to stop you. There's so many bad ones out there who wants to ruin your life, steal all your money. There's a lot of good cops too, but you just never know which one you're going to get. It's like when you go play the slot machines, you pull the handle down. It's like, you're going to win or you're going to lose. Well, you get stopped by the police. You're either going to win, they give you a warning, or you're going to lose, and they're going to lock your damn ass up. They're going to search your car, trash it, throw all your shit on the ground outside, and the wind's blowing, blows all your shit down the road. I've seen it on YouTube before. They stopped this guy, they took all the stuff out of his car and was throwing it on the ground, and the wind was blowing shit down the road. It's like, how do you do that? And the guy was saying, hey, my stuff's blowing away. And the cops just ignored him. Crazy. Nuts. And it looked like I blew a hoot hose in the corner or something. I'm trying to read what you said here. Looked like a blew a hose, a heater hose. Yeah, it was a 5-inch hose going to the heater core in the back. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. That's what it was. Okay. Oh, we got 3 people in here. I got my mobile radio on the family radio service. You know, the little walkie-talkies you can buy. It's called the family radio service. I got this one set on channel 1 right now. So I'm picking up a little kid right now. He says, "I am home, mommy, I'm home." And I got my CB on. I got a walkie-talkie CB. It's a little handheld 5-watt walkie-talkie CB with a rubber ducky antenna on it. So if these truckers talk, I hear what they say. So because most of these guys got like 100-watt radios in their trucks now because they got, you know, they always buy the illegal high-power radios with the hot mic on them, so they're so loud and stuff. So. Oh, fuck you and your K-band.
Mute memory.
Okay, hey, it's so many false alerts, and you can't stop them. 24,156 and 24,199. I don't know. I need to go in my settings on my unit in R8 and change them. Try to tighten up that K-band so it don't go off, because nobody ever uses K-band hard anymore. So the range on this thing on KA is crazy. It's 3-mile range I pick up. KA band. It's crazy. It's pretty nuts. Alright, we got a little bit of daylight left here, so we should be alright. Oh, we're going downhill now. It is. We're going downhill. Yeah, when you go from Covington, Kentucky, all the way down to Cincinnati, you go down to the Ohio River. It's like only 800 feet down there, or 700. I think it's 700 feet is the Ohio River. And back here in Covington, Kentucky, where we just left, we're going downhill now. Back there, the elevation was like, I think 1,200 feet. I think is what it is over here, 1,200 feet. So you go from 1,200 feet to 700 feet. So that's quite a drop. It's a pretty steep grade here too. Oh, there's a cell tower. See it? Oh, you can't see the trucks in the way. There you go. There's a monopole. There's a great big monopole there. And then who's on that bitch? Let's see if I can see who's on it. Oh, that's AT&T. There's actually 3.4 and 3.7. There's two N77 panels on it. So that's what it is. And I can't do no speed test because I'm on this. If I leave this Prism app, it shuts down the live stream. So the cars told me there's nothing I can do about that on Android. So I think that's crazy. There's a broken down car there. I've seen so many broken down cars on my trip so far. Crazy. Oh, I gotta watch the speed limit down here. You get speed traps through here in the city. So I think it's still 55. Let's see, Joe Cortez, how you doing? Good to see you. What's happening? Safe driving, buddy. Yeah, thank you for that. I need all the luck I can get. These crazy drivers out here. Crazy drivers. All right, here we go. We're almost to the bridge. Here we go. We're gonna cross the Ohio River, leave Kentucky, and we'll be in Cincinnati, Ohio. Yeah, baby, yeah. Speed limit's 55. We're going 65. That's pretty good. Shouldn't have any problem with that. And of course, I can't get in the right lane because this guy decided to pass me on the right. Oh well, I can't get out of the way. Oh well. All the people behind me just going to put up with it. Man, this bridge is so old too. I mean, this bridge has been around forever. Old ass bridge. It's a double-decker bridge, so what happened on the bottom of the bridge is northbound, and on the top of the bridge, the top deck is actually southbound. That's how you'll see here. We're gonna go to the right a little bit here. See? All right, come on, get the fuck out of the way. Why are you going 45 miles an hour? It's 55, you dumbass. Fucking crazy. Move over in the right lane if you're gonna go slow. Man, people just aggravate me to hell. Crazy. Sometimes I wish I would have flew up here and got a rental car, but probably it would just cost me more because the plane ticket would have been like $400 or $500, and then the rental car is like $600 or $700. So I ended up spending more. But of course, I drove my own car and broke down. Now I'm spending $2,000. My truck payment and then all the repairs I'm doing. So you just can't win anymore. It's 2023. You just get fucked all the way around. Oh, there's another site. Yeah, there's N77 on there, and there's the old Sprint on a monopole right there. There you go. Thinking about putting a CB in my Bronco. I think you should. All right, so if you do put a CB in your Bronco, don't go with a fucking little cheapy CB that doesn't hardly work, has hardly any modulation, and it's got junky ass transmitter, like one of them little Uniden CBs. Those things are garbage. If you want to get a good CB, you're going to spend a little bit of money. Spend $300, get you a Striker, get you a 100-watt Striker CB radio. Those things are awesome. They got really good modulation. They put out 100 watts. They key down 25 watts and they swing up to 100 watts. So you got a lot of power. And then put a Serayo 72-inch antenna. I think it's 72-inch. It's got a coil on the bottom and it's got a 65-inch whip. I think it's 65-inch whip. You put that on there, you'll have 10-mile range on your CB. You'll hear 10 miles. Now people will hear you 20 miles because you got 100 watts. So yeah, if you do that, that's the setup. So yeah, get with me later if you want me to help you with that. I'll show you how to get all that stuff. So, I probably should do that with my truck here. I probably should put a CB back. But see, I don't go on road trips very often, so I really don't. I just got my little 5-watt handheld walkie-talkie, and that's good enough for me. So up ahead, if I hear a trucker, he'll like when that car flipped over the other day when I was live. The guy come on there and said, "There's a car flipped over it," and when I went around the turn, there he was. So I saw him. So yeah, when you have a CB, it gives you a little nose because the truckers do yell at each other and tell you that something's going on up ahead, you know. So it gives you a little early warning when something just happens or something like that, of course. All right, so we're in Cincinnati. Go up there and say, what's the speed limit here now? I don't have my Waze app open, so I don't know what the speed limit is. Let me make sure I'm going. It should be 65 now. I'm going 75. So there's another car on the shoulder. Cincinnati, we usually don't do traffic enforcement on an interstate because it's a dangerous place out here to be. So usually they don't enforce the traffic here. They just let everybody just drive crazy. So I don't even think the highway patrol even patrols this really much. Hey, Chain Fried, how you doing? Going to meet Sneed? Nope. Everybody keeps saying that because I'm in Ohio. Because he's in Cleveland. I'm going to Dayton. So I'm going to a training class Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. The Oxcom training class for government, military, and amateur radio operators to work together for disaster and emergency communications and shit. So that's what the training class is for. It's called the IS 201 or 210 or something like that. I still haven't seen a speed limit sign. So I'm taking that class, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday is the amateur radio convention. It's the biggest radio convention in the world, actually. Well, definitely in the USA. Orlando, and there's one place in California that has a pretty big show. But this one in Dayton is the biggest. It has the most vendors. I mean, there's literally 300 or 400 vendors there, and a big, gigantic flea market outside there. So, oh, come on, people. Are you fucking serious? Get out of the way! I don't know what the fuck speed limit is. I don't care. Let's see. I still don't see no speed limit sign. I guess they don't believe in speed limit signs up through here, I guess. Yeah, I was going to go see Sneed next Monday, but he has school. He has to work. So I can't go visit him because he's going to be working. So I'm not going to have time to visit him. And I'm not staying many days either. So I'm only on vacation 11 days. I'm just not getting Ohio. It's been 3 days. So it's took me 3 days just to get my ass up here. So crazy. Well, I'm setting my cruise control at 75. I don't even know what the speed limit is. I can't see on the Waze. I have to trust my radar detector. So if they start shooting cars up ahead of me, I don't know. Oh, I already know. All right, Zero Cool. Yep. This app is showing there's only 3 of you in here. It's crazy. I figured there'd be more people on here. It's like 8:30. Well, maybe some people are eating food and shit. Oh, that's on the... Oh, there's a state trooper on the other side. Oh, 2 state troopers on the other side. On the southbound side. So there's troopers out. Yeah. I see the lights flashing back there. Yep. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Yep. Yeah, I was going to see my brother too, but too bad. He's got COVID. I ain't going to go see somebody with COVID. I ain't gonna take a chance getting that shit. It's bad enough there's all kinds of old people at this convention, so I'm sure everybody's gonna be sneezing and coughing and hacking and all that shit too. So I just gotta be careful. Yeah, you don't want to touch nothing else and then touch your face or nose, because then you get. As long as you wash your hands, all you gotta do is wash your hands a lot. That goes for cold, COVID, flu, or anything. It's spread by touch. It's not really spread much by airborne. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's the touching is the main thing. That's why everybody's wearing masks and everybody's still getting it, because they touch something, take their mask off, touch their nose, and now they got it. So I mean, so if you wash your hands a lot, that helps you keep from getting sick and shit. So my immune system's pretty good right now. So I ain't been sick in 2 years. And here we are, truck going 66 in the left lane. That's great. Great. I mean, at this point, there's no hurry. I should be just saying I'm happy and blessed that I'm actually back on the road fixed, because I could still be stranded. So, thank goodness everything's good now. So, now I'm getting cold. Let me turn this air. Wow, it's getting cold in here. What's the temperature outside? Oh, it's 72 outside. Wow. It was like 78 just a little bit ago. It dropped temperature. I guess it's supposed to be 60 degrees tonight up here in Dayton tonight. And then the guy I'm staying with, he said it, my friend, he said his air conditioner just went out, so he has no AC. But luckily it's not hot up here. It's very dry too. The humidity is really low. The dew point's like 50 right now, so it's like really dry air. It rained yesterday up here. It stormed in Tennessee when I drove through there. It's crazy. Alright, you guys ain't very chatty in here tonight. Not very chatty at all. Going to get the Stryker SR 497 HPC. Okay, is that the 100 watt one? Is that right? If that's the model number for what I'm talking about, that's what you want. Yep. That's a good radio too. There's a lot of truckers that have that radio, and in the oil field, everybody had them in their vehicles. And I'll tell you what, they always sounded good. They're loud and clear, and that signal is really good and punchy. You know, that 100 watts, it's really good. It's a huge difference between 10 watts. Because a basic CB it keys down on 4 watts, and then when you talk, it goes to 10 watts. That's all the drive you got, so it's not very good at all. But these other radios with modifications done on them makes a big difference. So when you key 25 and swing to 100, man, that just gives you a lot of forward drive modulation. That's where you get your really good drive from, is because you're an AM when you're on CB, you're an AM, so that's what you want. You want a lot of swing. Like when I had the amplifier on my CB in my truck that one time, that shit keyed down 150 watts, and then when I spoke in the microphone, it'd go to 1200 watts. So that's how much drive you have, It makes AM come alive. Of course, I like sideband. That's the best thing to use for amateur radios. Sideband. That's what we use on there. It's awesome. Alright, I'm going 75. I don't even know what the damn speed limit is. I just want to get past this damn truck. I already had one 18-wheeler. I was in Georgia. There's an 18-wheeler right next to me. He blew a trailer tire. The very last trailer tire on the left, on the outside, it popped. And it vibrated my whole... The explosion was so loud, it shook my whole truck. It was crazy. And the guy just kept driving. He didn't even stop anywhere. He just driving. Pieces of the tire was coming off, hitting cars and shit. It's like crazy. Uh-oh. Southbound side. Look at there. I see a whole bunch of blue lights, red lights. There must be a crash on the other side. Oh, that must have just happened. Oh, yeah. You guys can see it. See it? Yeah, let me turn the camera over a little bit further. Yeah, check it out. Look at that. That's a hell of a crash. Oh, yeah. There's a car upside down. One car on the side and one upside down. Damn. Crazy. Yep. That's what happens. Okay, Paul Mitchell's here. How you doing, buddy? Australia comes in on 11 meters every day. Yep. Yeah, we're in solar cycle 25, so the sunspots are going crazy. So yeah, I've been talking all over the place on 28 megahertz.
3 lanes. Where I'm sitting, there ain't but 3 lanes.
Yeah, there's a trucker talking. Yeah, look at that backup over there. Holy shit! I'm glad that's not on my side. I better check my Google Maps over here and make sure there's nothing going on. Let me refresh this map because I gotta make sure that there's no damn traffic jams up ahead. Well, Waze would have told me to get off. Well, you'd think they would anyway. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, my Wi-Fi's not working. Oh shit. Damn, the lane was closed. There was no signs even. There's no signs even saying the lane was closed. Damn construction. Seems like they're always working on the roads and they never get any better. Well, there goes the mouse.
Yeah, they just put it up on the rollback. He just pulled away.
Oh, great. There we go. Yeah, my mouse just flew down on the floorboard, so now I can't do nothing with my damn thing. I'm having all kinds of bad luck. So I don't have the Wi-Fi on. I thought the Wi-Fi was on. Oh, and another lane's closed. Oh, they're just closing the lanes. That's what they're doing. They're putting the barrels up right now. Okay. That's what they're doing. That's why I didn't show it was closed earlier. Okay. Makes sense now. Yeah, and where they put the barrels up in the original, they didn't have nothing back there. There's a cell tower. Verizon, AT&T. An old Sprint on the bottom. I can't believe how much old Sprint they got.
Front K-band.
Front K-band. Oh, this is a traffic control sign is what they put these little K-band radar transmitters. It doesn't clock any speed, but it just puts out K-band radar in construction zones to make people think there's a cop, so they slow down. That's what they do. So many damn false signals anymore. Oh, the speed was 65. Okay, there we go. So I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. All right, so we're out of Cincinnati now. So now I think it's 3 lanes the rest of the way up here, so traffic shouldn't be too bad now. Now we can keep on going. There's Josh. Josh is back. What's up, Josh? Oh, yes, I'm an instructor of those Oxcom classes. Oh, you are? I didn't know that. Holy shit, dude. Okay. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know you was an instructor. Shannon Bryan 75. How much hotspot do you have? Oh, I have unlimited hotspot. Well, on AT&T I have unlimited hotspot. On Verizon I got 120 gigabits, I think. Well, I usually don't use Verizon as my primary. I use AT&T as my primary line back home because AT&T works much better right now. Just because they got 5 carrier aggregation on LTE, and then they got 40 of N77, so the speeds are really good at work. I get like 100 up, and I get like 400 to 600 down. In Verizon, while I'm at work, that tower's not upgraded yet, so it's still on LTE. It's 100 down and like 15 up. So now at my house, I got ultra wideband, so I got 60 of N77 and 30 or 45 of LTE. So at my house, it works real good. It's really fast. I just wish they'd upgrade the other tower over by work, so that way both towers would be done. Then I'll be happy as hell then. Hell yeah. So what's Joshy doing? My son! As Carlos would say. This will do 15 watts. What will do 15 watts? The Striker radio you want to get is the one that it keys up 25 watts on AM, and then PEP is 100 watts. That's the one you want to get. I was looking at Bell CB. It's in Fort Lauderdale or Oakland Park down there in South Florida. It's a CB shop, and he does a really good job. He has all the CBs in there to pick from. And I was actually looking at that Striker radio in there. I was thinking about buying one. I think it's like $350. But see, I really don't need a CB because I don't travel much, and they don't use them in the Keys. Nobody uses CB.
124.
So I'm not going to buy one. I'm just going to use my 5-watt walkie-talkie.
Top unit to cover, respond with fire EMS, the area of 9th Street, North 8th Street. White male wearing a blue shirt, unconscious.
I really like this GPS that I got hooked into my scanner. I got a Uniden 436 HP scanner, and I got a GPS unit. So the GPS is on my roof. It comes in and it plugs into the power supply, 12 volts, and then the other side plugs into my data port on my scanner. So what it does, because this scanner has Home Patrol, it's got the Sentinel software where you can do, it actually has the whole United States in it. Every county in the United States programmed. So basically when the GPS is in there, as I'm driving, it actually follows, it actually uploads, it constantly uploads where you're at. And I got it set on like 15-20 mile range. So a 25 to 30 mile range circle of where I'm at, it only scans those frequencies. So as soon as I go up, it constantly changes. So it's great. So like right now, I was just listening to Butler County Sheriff's Department. So of course they're not encrypted yet. They didn't go encrypted, so you can still hear them. But there's a lot of agencies going encrypted, so it's knocking out a lot of scanners. They have encrypted all the other channels are encrypted. The TAC channels, SWAT channels, detectives, all those other channels are encrypted, but they kept the main dispatch one open because the Butler County, Ohio Sheriff wants to make sure that the public knows where the calls are going on, what's going on actively out there. So they want everybody to hear the dispatches, but then when they switch to other channels, then they can talk about stuff and not have the criminals listening in, so they know what the cops are doing. So, and that's why they did encryption on the police scanners, is because the criminals were buying scanners and listening in. It's fucking crazy. Alright, you guys ain't chatting anymore. Well, the stream's holding. Has it buffered since I left Covington?
Front K-band.
Oh, shut up with your fucking K-band.
Mute memory.
I just hit the mute memory every time. Man, this road is all fucked up. Look at this. The road's pitted. Where the tires go, it's smashed down and it's got a hump in the middle. They need to repave this road. It's like pulling you left and right like crazy. It's great. It's because the trucks. And when the pavement gets hot, the asphalt gets a little mushy, and these trucks, all the weight going down, it pushes down on, actually makes two little indentations in the road. And then when you're driving a car across there, when you're in the middle, it throws you left and right and shit. Come on, shut up with this K-band shit.
Mute memory.
Alright, you guys are not talking anymore. I don't know. Is the stream still going? It looks like it on this side. Alright, there's a cell phone tower coming up. There you go. There's a monopole on the left. Oh, that's is that Skunky? Yeah. There's N41 and the big, yeah, that's Skunky on the monopole. And then this little short tower, a 100-foot tower, has got, let's see if I can tell. Can't really see. Oh, it's got T-Mobile on the, AT&T on the bottom and Verizon on the top. Man, this thing's throwing me left and right with these trucks been going through here. Where'd y'all go? I can't believe only five people are watching. Yeah, it's almost bedtime again already. Man, time flies. I was thinking about getting another cup of coffee. I might do that. You know what I might do? I might go up here and find there's a store called it's called United Dairy Farmers. It's a convenience store, and they have a ice cream shop inside the convenience store. And they have like 30 different flavors of ice cream. So you can go in there and get a little cup of ice cream. You get like 3 scoops of ice cream. I usually get like Reese cup ice cream, and then some vanilla coconut, and then the third flavor I usually get something. What else do I get? Oh, like cookies and cream or something like that. Man, those are the good old days. They have a lot of ice cream shops up here in Ohio. They don't have very many down there. Not much in Florida. There's a few down there, but not very many. The people in Ohio love their ice cream. I'll tell you that. There's so many ice cream shops in Ohio. And Kentucky, too. All right, power output, AM, 15 for the Striker CB. That doesn't sound right. That's not the right one, then. Okay, now is that before he tunes it? So you got to remember, if it's factory, it's probably 15. But if you get it peaked and tuned, then it'll do 25 instead of 15. So what I would say, I don't know what website you're on, Zero Cool. Go to Bell's CB. Do a search for Bell's CB. BELLS CB. He's in Oakland Park or Fort Lauderdale. I can't remember. I think it's Oakland Park, which is right next to Fort Lauderdale. You go to that website, and you'll see the radios that go halfway down on the left side of the page, and you'll see the Strikers. And there's like 4 or 5 models, and it's going to be the bottom model. Because as you go down, they go up higher in price and more power too, more features. Because I think that one, it has AM, FM, and sideband, and it keys 25 watts after he peaks and tunes it, and then it'll swing up to 100 watts after he peaks and tunes it. That's what you want, and I think it's $350. Yeah, see if you can find that. You don't want to buy one that's not peaked and tuned, because it's like buying a cow that's been deballed and its nuts been cut off. Yeah, when you peak and tune the radios, and you want to have somebody who knows what they're doing, peak and tuning, because some of these people don't know what the hell they're doing, and they over peak and tune it, and it puts stress on the final transmitters, and it'll actually burn the radio up after about a year using it. So you want to use a shop that knows what the hell they're doing, and I can guarantee you, Bell's shop knows what he's doing. So if you buy it from him, it'll last forever, because it's not overly too peaked and tuned where it's going to make the finals burn up, the transistors. Ooh, I got to turn this brightness down on my screen over here. The screen's too bright. I got on 94. I got to turn the screen down. The 15-inch screen for my decks that I can't use right now because I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi on. Yep, Wi-Fi's still on. And then my mouse fell on the floor. That's one thing about a mouse. If it falls down on the front floor when you hit your brakes really hard, then you lose your mouse. You can't do nothing. Crazy. Where's everybody at? Oh, hello there, Gold Viz Gaming. I'm back. You're back. Yeah, I'm back too. Yeah, we went through Cincinnati already, so I don't know where I'm at now. I'm just looking around here. I think I'm getting close to, I think I'm in Butler County, but I should be getting close to the next county. Warren County is the next county. Butler County, then Warren County. Then after Warren County, then you get into Montgomery County, and then I'll be in Dayton. Over there. Yeah, I should stop at it. I should stop at one of them places and get me some ice cream. I'm on vacation, so I might as well. I've had a bad trip. You know, this trip has been a nightmare, breaking down and shit, you know. So I might as well treat myself to some ice cream. Because since I'm a diabetic, I don't eat ice cream. But it's nice to have a little treat for once. Yeah, I also got to try to figure out how. I downloaded my files for my Auxcom class tomorrow, but they're zipped. So I don't know if I can unzip them on an Android phone. You can unzip them on a Windows. So I got to figure that out too. Well, I replied back to him. And then they wanted me to print out a parking pass. They had a PDF with a parking pass I'm supposed to put on my dash. The class is being held at Wright State University. So it's a college. So, you know, they got a police department at that college. So I guess they're very strict on everything. And they go around, if you don't have a pass when you're in a parking lot, you get a ticket and shit. So, and you can't speed on, they actually give speeding tickets on the campus if you're flying or you run stop signs or don't yield to people in the crosswalks and shit like that. So, and also too, to keep it safe from active shooters and shit. So, yeah, it just sucks that that's where they're having a class. Too bad they couldn't have a class somewhere else. Then it'd be just like a normal place. Because since it's at the university, I'm going to have to leave my gun in the truck. Sucks. Which really sucks because of an active shooter situation that happens while I'm inside there. I can't even defend myself. And I got to wait for the Wright State University cops to come and save me. It's fucking bullshit. Probably shouldn't talk like this on YouTube. They're going to ban my ass on here. But anyways, it'll be nice to get this class done here. Paul Mitchell says SR 497 HP does 25 watts carrier and 90 watts peak. Yeah, that's pretty close to 100. Yeah, that's the one you want to get. Yep, that's it. But that's peak and tuned. I think from the factory it's only 15, like 15 to 75. So you peak and tune it, you get 25 to 100. At least Bell CB gets 100 out of it on the bird meter, anyways. So Paul Mitchell, are you a CBer? You know about CBs, huh? There's a lot of people that are CBers out there. Well, that's what I was. When I was a teenager, I was a CBer. And then the first couple years I got out of high school, I was a CBer still. And then in 1989, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9, 3 years after I got out of high school, I got my amateur radio license. Yep. And I still been CB. When I was in West Virginia, I had a CB too. Still. I actually didn't do much amateur radio when I was in West Virginia. I just did CB because there was really never many people around with amateur radio. And plus the solar cycle was down too, so the bands wasn't open. Plus I didn't have my general license, so I couldn't talk on shortwave. So there was no real reason to buy shortwave equipment because I didn't have the license. But in 2018 I got my general license, so now I can do shortwave, and I've been having a blast. I got 84 DXCCs now, which is zones in the world with different countries. Some countries have multiple DXCC zones, so like there's like a 300 some zones. So I got 84 out of 300 zones in the whole world. That's pretty good. And those 84 are the most populated areas where there's amateur radio operators. There's some countries that has 0 amateur radio operators. The poor countries don't have any. So it's kind of hard to even talk to somebody there because there's nobody there. Yes, factory. Okay. I'll have to tune it. No. You don't know what you're doing, dude. You got to know exactly what you're doing on MCBs, or you'll screw them up. Unless you can. Well, see, most people don't give out their secrets on a YouTube channel showing you how to tune it because they make money. They charge $40 to peak and tune it. So if they give away their secrets, people will do it themselves, and then these radio shops will go out of business. So. Oh, okay. Here's Frank. Okay, Franklin. Okay, I know where I'm at now. Yep, I used to work right down here, just about a mile up, or a couple miles up the road here. I used to work in Middletown, Ohio. I used to be an EMT here. I worked on an ambulance back in 1989, 89 to 94. I worked at this ambulance service, and then for one day, and then the second day I worked at the fire department for 16 hours. I was a part-timer at Moraine Fire Department up here near Dayton. And then I had one day off, and that day off I went to class. I was going through firefighters. Well, I went to paramedic school first. 9 months I went to paramedic school, passed, and then I went to fire school. Look at these guys. Look at this. Hauling ass. Look at that. That car's got sparks coming out of the back of that shit. Damn. I'm going 75. I'm going 10 over. And they just blew my doors off. Well, that's all right. Go get your tickets here, buddies. Yep, so, and then in 3 months, I took my career firefighter 250-hour professional firefighter class. Took that. And then I tried to get on full-time at Marine Fire Department as a full-time union firefighter. Back then in '94, I would have been making $60,000 a year, which was a lot of money back then. Now those guys are making like $120,000 a year, what they make now. But the deputy chief's son got the job over me. They picked him over me because that's the way it is. Family gets in first. So that's why I moved to Louisiana. So I went to New Orleans and worked as a paramedic down there. So yeah, this is my old stomping grounds. I used to live here. So when I lived here, I was married. Just back when I got married. I got married in '89. 89 to 94 or 96 I was married. There's 2 more towers right there. I can't even tell what they are. It's getting kind of dark. It's kind of hard to see them. 2 monopoles. 3 racks on one, 3 racks on the other. That's weird. The stream's holding up pretty good through here. Verizon's doing really good. Yeah, it should be 30 minutes away now. Yeah, well, when I get up here to Dayton, I'm going to end this live stream, and I'm going to go find me some ice cream. Then I'm going to go to the house, get settled in, make some phone calls, study a little bit on my training class tomorrow. If I can open up the PDFs, hopefully I can, and then go to sleep because I gotta be there at 7:30 in the morning. So I want to get up, get some Dunkin' Donuts, and go over there to the class. Yeah, so I won't be live streaming anymore next 3 days because I'll be at that class. I get out of there at 4 o'clock, but then I'll be going to eat dinner with my friends. I got a lot of friends up here in amateur radio that I know, so I'll be hanging out with a lot of my friends. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is the convention. So I'll be live streaming. I'll get the gimbal out and come on here and give you guys some live streaming from the Dayton Amateur Radio Convention. Yeah, yes. I can tune a string on a dead cat's ass. RF engineering face blue smiling. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, if you wanna do it, well, I don't know. Well, you gotta know how to do it. If you don't know how to do it, you're just gonna fuck it up anyways. You gotta know what you're doing. I don't know. Good luck with that. When it blows up in a year, or it sounds like shit, because if you don't tune it right, it'll be muffled, and instead of going from 25 to 100 watts, it'll go backwards, so it'll key up at 25 watts, and then when you speak, it'll go back to 0 watts. So I have deflective modulation instead of forward modulation, or reverse modulation, yeah. So. And the only way it's going to sound clear, and you can't turn the modulation up too high either, so. And it's got a mic gain on it, so you got to be careful. You got to be able to turn the mic gain all the way down, and then it's still good. Because if you got the mic gain up and you got the internal mic gain up too much, then it'll be over modulated as hell and sound like shit. So yeah, the CBs are tricky, and that's what I'm saying. You should just buy it from Bell CB, pay him to peek and tune it, and then you're good. Here we go. Here's my exit. Getting off 75, getting off 675. And it takes me up to Kettering. Find me a United Dairy Farmers. Yeah. Alright, there's 8 people in here now. Well, you guys ain't chatting much for the 8 of you in here. Nobody's really talking much. That's alright. I'm going to be getting off here in a minute anyways. Well, it feels good. My temperature's still good. Everything's good. It's handling really good since I got the front end alignment done. So the old Dodge Durango's doing good. I know there's still some bubbles in the coolant system because when I was idling back here at Raising Cane's, I give it a little gas a couple times just to see what it sounded like, and I could hear bubbles in the heater core. So there's still got some air in the system. So, but it'll get better because the reservoir's filled up. So once this thing cools down, it'll actually suck in. It'll suck in some more coolant. It'll be all right. Come on, people! Why don't you just go? You're merging on another interstate. Zoom, zoom. I pulled a Carlos. There you go. Oh, there's a puddle in the median. Man, they've been getting some rain up here. The ground is saturated. Yeah. Alright, so I got a couple more exits. So, I got another 10 minutes. I'll be getting off my exit up here, and right now I can't look up where the United Dairy Farmers is. I can't look it up because my mouse fell on the damn floor. I had the mouse sitting on my seat when I hit the brakes when that guy made a lane change in front of me. I hit the brakes and it slid right off the seat and landed on the floor. What you want is itinerary, not max power. Oh, wait a minute. Linear edit. What? I don't know. I don't even know what the hell that is. It's a balance. When you're in AM mode, there's a balance. You have to. You're supposed to have. Your dead key is supposed to be 75% under. I think it's 75% under your PEP, your peak envelope power. Because you got a PEP on AM and you got a PEP on sideband. There's two different ones. On AM, you got a carrier. So if you keep 25, then you swing to 100. That's what you're supposed to do. That's 75% forward. So you don't want to key up 50 and go to 100 because it's not going to have enough forward drive and it damages your modulation. So that's the key. So if you got 100 watts, you want to be able to swing 75% higher. So if you got 100, you want to swing up to around 400 or 500 watts. I've seen people before key up at 10 watts and swing to 1,000 before. But the only thing is that distorts your audio too because it's too much. It's too much. So the magic number is like I think 75% if I remember right. Right around 75%. So you want a PEP 75% above your carrier. And so you can do that in the radios. There's one pod on there that you can turn the carrier up and down. You got to remember too, on the front dial of those Striker radios, you can change your dead carrier. So you could turn your carrier all the way up to 25 watts, or you could turn the power down to where it keys up 5 watts and only swings up to 25 watts. And then when you put the power all the way to the right, full power, then it keys 25 and swings to 100. So that's what you want to be able to do, be able to change that. And same thing with your modulation. You want to be able to turn your modulation down if it's too muffled. But then when you want it to be more punchy and get out more, then you can like crank it up just a little bit. 25%? No, it's not 25%. 25% is not that much. So if you're doing 1,000 watts, you want to do 250. Key up 250, swing to 1,000. If you're doing 100 watts, you want to key up 25, swing to 100. For sure. I've been doing this CB hobby since I was like 16 years old. Back in the 80s, man. Oh, there's roadkill. Oh, I don't even have my driving lights on. There, I got my driving lights on. Now I can see a little bit. Oh, I don't even have my headlights on. Damn. Oh, there. Now my headlights on. Getting dark. There, now the headlight. I got HID, so it's good. They got to warm up first. So. Sucks. Carrier. Yeah, your carrier needs to be 75% below your peak envelope power. Alright, there's Wilmington Pike exit 7. Okay, I gotta go. Oh shit, it says fuel low. Oh, I got 39 miles range left. Okay, so when I go up here and get ice cream, I'm gonna get gas too. Cool. Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to my gas. Damn, at least I made it. I could have got gas back there in Kentucky, but I didn't. Yeah, the CB hobby's pretty cool. Talking AM's fun. I like AM. For CB, I love AM. Not for shortwave. On amateur radio, I love sideband. Sideband's awesome. That's my favorite mode. Talk all over the world on sideband. don't think anybody really uses AM on amateur radio. It's just never been a thing. Everybody just uses sideband. Yeah, so when you're on sideband, when you don't say nothing, then you're putting zero power out. And then when you talk, then the power goes up to wherever you like. For me, I have 1200 watts on my amplifier. So when I stop talking, it goes down to zero. Unless you got background noise. You got background noise, sometimes it'll show like 25, 30 watts. Because it's picking up the noise. That's how you know when you got background noise on sideband. When you stop talking, it's still putting watts out. And then when you talk, and then it peaks up there, it goes up to 1200 watts. Now, and then the amateur radios have a thing called speech processor. So what it does is it keeps the power up. So in between your words when you're talking, it holds that power up. So it prolongs it. So it gives you a little bit more punchiness there. Gives you a little bit more audio too. So speech processors are really important. And on amateur radio, you don't want your modulations too loud either. If your mic's up too high, people are going to complain. These amateur radio operators will call you out if you got too much modulation. Plus, you splatter the other bands or the frequency. So if you splatter outside of 3 kilohertz, people are going to be mad at you. Because then you're preventing people from talking 3 kilohertz away. So, since it's a licensed frequency, a lot of people are it's not CB. You don't have no license, and FCC doesn't do anything with it. So, see, Dorothy Lane. Okay, I want to go one more exit above this. Dorothy Lane. See, it's a good thing I still remember Dayton, so I know the city, I know the streets. It's been a while since I've been up here. I was up here last time, 2019. And I was up here in 2018 as well. For the same convention. Last 2 years is because of COVID and shit. I didn't go. So. Plus last year I couldn't get off work. I couldn't get anybody to cover. This year I told my boss I'm going whether there's coverage or not. So I told my boss make it happen. So. And he didn't do anything. So me and the other supervisor, between me and him, we covered the shifts. He's actually working tonight. He's working my shift tonight. Oh, yes, we do. 3870 every night. Oh, wait, Paul Mitchell, you have your amateur license? Oh, shit, 3870. Well, I talk on 3943. 3943 on my nights off. That's my group I talk to down here in Florida. Florida, Georgia, and a couple other states. The southeast. Yeah, it's 3943. They get on there between 11 and 12, and they're usually on there till like 3 or 4 a.m. So on my night off, I'm on there talking with them usually. And then there's some nets in the morning too. So when I get off work at 6 o'clock, I need to get this thing. So there's a net. Let's see what it is. 39. What the hell is it? 3945? Yeah, 3945 at 7:45 a.m. There's a Aries net that's in Florida, South Florida, and so he has that net every morning, and then we usually get check-ins across the whole state of Florida. So they start county by county. So it's an Aries check-in for each county, and it's just testing everything. Hopefully I didn't miss my exit. I think this next exit should be where I need to get off. I just saw a sign that said 35, but that's way on up here. I don't think it's... Yeah, so if you tune in on 3945 at 7:45 a.m., and they go through all the counties. They go in alphabetical order for A to Z. When they get to Monroe County, then you'll hear me check in, so you'll be able to hear me. So, yeah, and if it... Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I passed the exit. Yeah, the next exit is 35, so I'm going past where I need to go. Well, shit. Shit to bed. Shit to bed, Fred. That's okay. That's all right. I'll do a little scenic tour. I'll know I'll pass the United Dairy Farmers as I go south. Okay, so I want to go east. Yeah, I want to go... No, not east. I want to go west. Fuck. Well, fucking duck. Well, I just fucked that up. Got my east-west backwards. Now, I need to go west. I'm going towards Xenia where the amateur radio shit's. Oh, this is fucking crazy. Oh shit. Well, I still got 30 miles of gas. It's alright. I'll just go up here to the first exit to make a U-turn and come back. Oh, here's Research Boulevard. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what I can do. Okay. I just passed where I used to live. I used to live here in Dayton, and I just passed. Actually, just before that exit I got off, if you look over to the left, is the neighborhood I used to live in back in 92 to 94. That's where I lived at. And I left here in 94. Oh, you got your actual license. Oh, okay, great. Well, we're going to talk sometime on amateur radio, man. Well, I'll be on there Wednesday night. Not this Wednesday. Well, when I get back from vacation, that Wednesday, the 24th. Well, no, because I'm working that night. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, when I get back, I'm working a whole bunch of days in a row. So, yeah, so we'll have to hook up. Just make sure you follow me on Twitter. Send me a DM so I got you. Because I don't have your phone number, of course. So, yeah. So do that, and then we'll arrange some time where we can get on the band and talk and shit. Even if it's on 20 meters. I like talking on 20 meters because the band's usually open really late too. But yeah, when I'm at home, we'll be able to hook up and talk, and you can check in them nets too. So if I'm in that net at 7:45 a.m. because after they do all the counties, then they take people outside of Florida that can check in the net. So there's people who usually check in for the whole country checking in. Okay, so I just got off there. Okay, that looks west. Okay, oh, Grange Hall Drive. Okay, I know where I'm at now. Okay, Grange Hall Drive. Yeah, this should take me back over the interstate, I think. Yeah. There's the interstate right there. There's 675. Okay, yeah. So this is actually taking me right past the house I used to live in. Yep. Yeah, Grange Hall. Yeah. That's either north of me or south of me. I can't remember which. Yep, this is my old stomping grounds right here. This is where I lived back in the 90s. Yep. Oh, here we go. Oh, this worked out good here. All right, so I went to. Yeah, this is the main road right here. That's where I go. Yeah, here we go. Dayton Xenia Drive. Dayton Xenia Drive. So I should be going south now. Okay, so yeah. Just look for this gas station, United Dairy Farmers. Man, these roads are bumpy. They haven't changed since I lived here. It's still bumpy. I got my air conditioner on. I'm getting cold now. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner off. What is it outside? Oh, it's 65 degrees outside. Yeah, I don't need no damn air conditioner on. I think I'll roll down the window. Well, I might get road noise if I roll down the window. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going west again. Yeah, I don't want to go west. I want to go south from here. Stedman Lane. Okay, let's go up here a little bit more. Oh, wait a minute. No, here's 675. Okay, here's 675. Okay, yeah. All right, yeah. So just a little farther up is where. What the hell? No, that gets on 35. I don't want to go that way. Okay, Welldonia Drive. I haven't been here. I haven't been on these roads in many years, since the 90s, man. What's this road here? No outlet. Ardonia Lane. Oh, this is. Oh, this one's no outlet too. Let me guess. It's an orange sign. That's weird to get orange sign. What's? Oh, Honey Custard Lane. Okay, there's the. Damn, I'm in back neighborhood here now. Damn. You see, if I go on my map on my phone right now, then it's just gonna knock the live stream out. That's what I hate about Prism. You have to keep Prism on your top screen, and you have to turn your notifications off, because Carlos says if somebody makes a phone call, and it'll knock out your damn thing. Okay, this is Wyleen Drive. Fuck. Okay, that looks wet. I'm gonna go to the left here. Damn, that car's got studded tires on it still. You're driving illegal, buddy. You're supposed to have them studded tires taken off. What the hell? It's May. You can't have studded tires in Ohio in May. What the hell? Oh, this sucks. I have no clue where I'm at right now. Okay, that's the same. Oh shit! I don't know where I'm at. I know where I'm at, but I just don't know exactly. So I'm trying to get back to the one road I want to get on to go back to Kettering, but I can't see. I can. Oh shit! This is crazy. All right, let's see. What road is this here? You gotta find a road that I remember. Jeanette Lane. No, I don't. See, I don't remember that lane. I'm going to design a mag mount mobile loop antenna along with frequency mat. Oh, okay. You mean to talk to CB on a base? You don't want to do that on a mobile antenna. All you need is a Serayo antenna. That's all you need. Serayo antenna. Put on your Bronco and you'll be good. This road is so bumpy. It's making chirping sound underneath my suspension. Man, these roads are bumpy as hell. I don't know what that noise is. Alright, where the shit am I? There's no street sign here. Well, there it is. I can't even read it though. Okay, so that's west. So if that's west, then that means that's north to my right, south is to my left. When it gets completely dark, I'm gonna be lost. I won't be able to tell what's doing, because there's no compass on my dashboard here. Oh, spinning. Okay, so that's west. Yeah, I want to go west. So let's go west. I don't know where to. Oh man, it's cold outside. Man, it's 65 outside. 65, and the humidity's really low. What road is that? Scheller? Oh, that sounds familiar. Okay, I think I'm getting close to Kettering now. Yeah, because I want to go west until I get to the right road that goes north and south, and then I'll be in good shape then. So, yeah, so I'm going west. Man, this road's so bumpy I can't read the comments right now. I'm bouncing all over the damn place. Oh wait, I'm going down a hill. Holy shit! I think I'm farther. Where the hell am I? I'm trying to find a major road that I'm at. I see lights way out there. I don't know that road. Alright, here's a big major intersection. Okay, I should recognize this road, whatever it is. Appreciate it. Sure, I need to turn left. I'm gonna run out of damn gas if I ain't careful here. I got 22 miles range left here. Okay, what road is this? No street sign. No street sign. Oh, great. there's a Family Dollar. I don't know. Oh God, there's. Oh, this is the hood. Holy shit, this is the hood over here. I'm in the Dayton hood. I think I'm in Dayton coming up. Alright, let's see if I know I gotta find a road coming up and pursue a major road that I know. If I have a sign, it doesn't help when you don't have any damn signs you can't see. Missing signs. Okay, where am I? Oh, here's a speedway. Which is the gas here? 356. I guess that's the cheapest gas in Ohio. It's 356. I guess. Let's see. 356. I guess this is good enough. I don't think there's anything cheaper here. Oh, I didn't even notice what road this is. Oh, there's our Kroger over there. Oh, we got tagging on the gas pumps. Yeah, see, I told you it was a hood. Some hood rat better not try to rob my ass. They'll be pushing up daisies. That's right. All right, let me read these comments here.
If the question is taste, the answer is always views.
Let's see what the comment says here.
Quality and taste come together to create a
Okay, so
taste beyond the views.
a D104 amplified noise canceling microphone is the shit. Yeah, they're okay. The aesthetic mic, there's one called a Red Devil, Aesthetic Red Devil or something like that. If you want it for your CB, you know, the D104 is actually for your base station. If you're gonna have a CB base station, yeah. But they got a hand mic that's power mic that's pretty good. About the best you could do on 11 meters. Oh wait a minute, I moved it here. 11 meter mobile is a full quarter wave, no coils, good ground. Yeah, 102 inch whip, but that's a huge ass antenna. But here, when I was in West Virginia, like I said, I was doing the CB and really heavy down there when I was working in the oil field. Okay, so I experimented. I bought the Serayo 5000. It's made in Italy, I think is where it's made. Serayo 5000. It's a base loaded coil, and the whip is like 73 inches, I think it is. 73 inch whip. Now, a quarter wave is a 102 inch whip. So basically what this is it's just a little shorter than a quarter wave. And when I did test on it, the Serayo 5000 and the 102 inch whip both had the same receive, because I did tests. I did testing out in the oil field. I would switch antennas and do tests. Okay, now transmit. The quarter wave would actually transmit a little bit better, just a teeny bit better. So if you're running power, it doesn't really make any, it doesn't matter anymore. So if you got power, it doesn't matter. All these people, these hood rats are all checking me out. So yeah, so the quarter wave, so there's no benefit really you're going to gain on a quarter wave unless you're really talking hundreds and hundreds of miles, and you're using them. And if you use lots of power, yeah, that makes a difference. But if you use a Serayo 5000 and you use a 100 watt radio, you're going to talk really good. There's no reason to get anything else. A quarter wave. The quarter wave is huge. You got to really have a heavy duty mount. You can't use it on a magnet mount. Well, you can. You could use it on a triple magnet mount, but the trouble is the thing is so tall, 102 inches. If you put on an SUV or a pickup truck top, then next thing you know, it's going to be high enough. It's going to whack every tree branch in the neighborhood. It won't quite. It ain't 13.6 high like an 18-wheeler, so you won't whack bridges. Low bridges and parking garages and trees on side roads, yeah, you'll whack the hell out of that antenna. So, and plus the Serayo 5000 has a thinner whip on it, so you don't have as much bandwidth too, but you still get good standing wave for all channels between 1 and 40. Standing wave is good all the way across. So I'm just telling you right now from experience, if you're going to go with a mobile CB antenna, go with a Serayo 5000. You can even buy the magnet mount. Serayo actually makes a magnet mount that goes with it. So that's what you want to do. You want to get that. That's for sure what you want to get. I'm doing great tonight. Oh, that's good. Good ground means no mag mounts, ground straps, straight. Yeah, good ground. Yeah, you gotta have good ground. Most magnetic mounts, when you put on a roof, is good enough ground. You could do it that way. So, man, that guy was checking me out, man. He thought I was maybe the undercover cops or something with all my antennas and radios on my dash. He's probably thinking, oh, this shit's an undercover guy. They parked at a gas station pump, and the guy went in and got some Black & Mild cigarettes. I don't know why he didn't park in a parking space and they go park at the gas pump. Block people from going to the gas pump. Of course, here I am parked at the gas pump on the live stream talking to you guys. I'm gonna get off here in just a second here to say, yeah, you could do it that way. This is the Red Devil. Oh, that is the Red Devil. Okay, so you know about the Red Devil. Yeah, there you go. Don't need whip antennas. My 10-meter loop antenna. I don't know about a 10-meter loop. How you gonna do a 10-meter loop antenna on the roof? And is this 10-meter loop antenna that you're talking about building, is it directional or is it omnidirectional? I think it's bidirectional because it's a loop. I think it's kind of like a loop dipole. You know, it's like you taking both sides and looping around. So that makes it so that your radiation power is going to be bidirectional. So using it as a mobile antenna is not going to be good. You need omnidirectional. And the Serayo 5000 has a pretty low angle of radiation too. So because you can't do 5/8 wave. Because if you do 5/8 wave on CB, your antenna on your roof would be 25 feet long, or 23 foot. I think it's 5/8 wave. So that's what it'd be. 5/8 wave is 23 feet, so that's not possible. So quarter wave is 102 feet, so or 102 inches. That's the best you can do. Now they do make these special high-powered CBs antennas that basically has a lot. It's 102 inches, but it's got big wrapping coils that goes up through there and stuff. So you get the full length, but the coils are all spread out across the whole antenna. So the antenna is still short, but you still got the electrical length that is able to radiate and handle a lot of power. I think the antenna is called, let's see, what the hell is it called? It starts with an I. Interceptor antenna, or I don't know. There's a couple different ones. So I don't know. So that's the thing with CBs. CBs can be a little complicated, so you're gonna make it on. Well, I don't know. Come on, dude. They already make CB equipment that's perfect. It's a perfect. The Serayo 5000 is the best CB antenna you can put on your vehicle, besides a 102-inch whip. If you got a pickup truck, and even then, if you put the 102-inch whip on your bumper, and you got your bed or the whole body blocking part of your antenna, then it changes the radiation. It's not a full radiation, then it changes it a little bit. So you need it on the top of the vehicle, so that it's omnidirectional. So you have no other metal obstructing it. So the whole antenna sees the sky. That's the idea, and you can do that with the Serayo 5000. It's only 73 inches tall, and it's got handles 5,000 watts. So it does really good. So horizontal polarized loop. Could be Omni. Oh, okay. I don't know much about Omni antennas, so I hear people talk about them all the time. But everybody I talk to on them, I can hardly hear them, so they don't do it. The most powerful people I ever heard is people using vertical step IRs, or they're using a long wire, like a inverted V, either full dipole or like I'm using the NFED, 130 foot NFED. So it's half, so it's pretty good. So, but if you do a full dipole, you have to have 130 on each side. So that ends up being 260 foot long. So not very many people has 260 foot long that they can drape it over a tree in their backyard and tie it off on each end. They don't have that much property. You'd have to have a big lot to do that. My 130 foot NFED half wave is going from the fence line, goes up over the tree, and then it's tied to the power pole in the front, electric pole. I got the rope tied around that. So yeah, it's and that's 130 foot. So it's going 60 feet up to the tree, and then 60 foot back down the other side of the tree. So that's what it's doing. So yeah, antennas are fun. And there's a lot of amateur radio people that's already done. They got even computer models now that you can put in your specs of the antenna, how high it is, what frequency, whether it's sloper or inverted V, and all that kind of stuff. And then it will actually model the radiation pattern coming off. And that's how I picked the pattern that I'm using, because I wanted most of my energy going east out to Europe. So that's why I did mine that same way. So based on RF radiation pattern, yeah. There's a model you can actually download now that does it. So, if you go look at QSL.net, that's where you find it. The models on there. You can select the type of antenna you have, and it actually shows you on each band what your radiation pattern is. So that's pretty damn cool. So that's how I figured out how I was going to do my base antenna. So it works pretty good. It's pretty amazing. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. We've been streaming for our hour and 26. I don't think we buffered that much since we've been in Verizon ultra wide. They got pretty much all of Dayton and Cincinnati done, so coverage is great. So this is awesome here. All right, good to see you guys. So I'll be posting on Twitter a little bit, and then I'll see you guys live on Friday when I get to the amateur radio convention. So, all right, see you guys later. I'm gonna get some gas and get on my mapping here so I can figure out where the hell I am at right now. I know I'm East Dayton. I can tell I'm in the hood. I'm in East Dayton. There's no doubt about that. So, but that's okay. So I go over here and get this ice cream shop and go get me some ice cream, then go over to the house and get all my shit inside and get settled in. So I'll be good. So, all right, see you guys later. See ya.